Hey, 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 it is now writing time. Do you have a pencil? Do you have some paper? And you need your graphic organizer on the giant pandas from yesterday that we wrote. So you're going to need your graphic organizer. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a couple of sheets of paper. If they have lines on it, great. If they don't have lines on it, perfect too. I'm going to show you what I want you to do with it. Either way, if it has lines on it or not lines on it, I want you to take it and fold it in half long ways, like a hamburger, right? Yes. And you're going to open it up, right? You're going to, on the top part, draw a big rectangle. I will show it to you. Big rectangle on the top. And then lines on the bottom. So it looks like this. That's going to be your writing paper. Box on the top, lines on the bottom. Now, if you have lines on your paper already, which I don't have a piece that has lines on it, all you're going to do is draw a box on the top like this, and then you can use your lines on the bottom if you want. And if just make it work, okay, friends? Don't get caught up on this. We're just going to do the best that we can with what you've got, okay? So if you've got lines on it and you don't want to draw a picture on it at all, I'm okay with that. We're just going to roll with it and not be upset about it. Okay, I've already got one set up for you so we can do it together, okay? Here is your paper box with the lines on it. And I'm going to go down a little bit because we're going to skip the drawing part right this second. And I've got lines on the bottom. Maybe I have a different one. Share screen. I thought I did a better one. Maybe that one will work. Okay. So you've got your graphic organizer out on the pandas that we did yesterday. And you're going to look at that first box. Remember the first box had the eyes on it? And the eyes were going to remind us to write about what the animal looked like. Now, everybody should have their graphic organizer. And the first thing we wrote were pandas. We wrote black and white. So when we're writing a story, does that going to make sense? Can we just go here and write black and white? Of course not. We are going to need to write a sentence. And we need to know what we're talking about here. So what are we talking about? Pandas. So we have to say pandas and we have to have black and white. So what are we going to say? Pandas are black and white. Pandas look black and white. Pandas can be black and white. I kind of like that because I think pandas can be other things too. Did they say they could in the video? Either way, you can decide. So I'm going to write pandas. And I'm going to start with a capital letter. And your handwriting is going to be much better than mine. I don't want to spend a ton of time. Panda. Do I want panda or pandas? I wanted to make it plural. We're just going to put that S on the end. Pandas are black and white, right? And then what's going to go at the end of my sentence, friends? I just want you watching right now, okay? You don't need to write all this. Pandas are black and do I have space here? Yes, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write white there. If I didn't have space, I would take it to my next line, but I don't want to leave too much space. Pandas are black and white. And what goes at the end of my sentence? A period. Excellent. So I'm going to go down to this next line. I'm going to go all the way to the beginning. Some of you want to start here. Go all the way to the beginning. The next thing on my graphic organizer, I've got it here, was black and white. The next one says fur. Can I just say fur right there? Would that make sense? Pandas are black and white. Fur. No, I'm going to say they are covered with fur. They are all have got to do better than me. I'm going to stop saying it. Can't see my covered with an ED. They are covered, finger space, with fur, as in surf. Good. And what goes at the end? A period. Can I be done? Let's look at my graphic organizer. Have I covered everything in this box right here that talks about what they look like? Pandas are black and white. They are covered with fur. The next thing says little ears. I could just say they have little ears, right? You can definitely go for they have little ears. They, capital, right? Because I finished my sentence. Have, I could say little, I could say small, I could say tiny. You could say anything. They have 2 little ears. Let's do that. They have 2 little, I'm going to tell you where they are. Little ears. That's a hard word. On, I want to say the. Do you think I have room for the there? I think I do. On, oh, they, let me go back and read and make sure. They have 2 little ears on, oh, on their do I have enough room for that? On their heads. I didn't finish there. Oh, we also want to say they have 4 paws, right? They also have 4. Now when I'm writing my story, I want to go ahead and spell out the word 4. Paws. I'm going to go back and read just to make sure it makes sense, and then that I did not have any errors. Okay, so I'm going to go back and read it. Let's go back and read it to make sure it makes sense. Pandas are black and white. They are covered with fur. They have 2 little ears on their, oh, I forgot to finish there. Let me go back. I'm so glad I read it. I got distracted. On their head, they also have 4 paws. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm gonna check to make sure I got capitals and a period, capital, a period, capital. Oh, do I need a period there? No, my sentence didn't end there. My sentence ended here. And that's good. That's okay. You can have a sentence that goes on, right? They have 2 little ears on their head. They also have 4 paws. Okay, friends. Now, what am I going to do next? I finished. I looked at my graphic organizer. I've got all the things that I wrote inside of the what they look like box. And I've put them all in sentences on paper. Notice I didn't write, I just didn't say, pandas are black and white, fur, little ears, 4 paws. You can't just copy everything that's in this graphic organizer. I have to turn each one into a sentence, which is what we did here. Okay, so after you are finished writing this, you going to go up to the top and you're going to draw your picture. You're going to draw your picture of your panda. You're going to make sure it's got fur, that it's black and white, that he's got 2 ears and 4 paws. You're going to make sure you have a ground that he's standing on, and maybe some sky, and give some details in the picture. Okay? That all needs to be done. And then you're going to go to page 2. Let's see if I can't add a page 2. Okay, my page 2 looks just like my page 1, so I'm going to, it's not letting me move to the next page. Just bear with me. Oh, maybe it is, and I'm just looking at the same. Hold on, let me see if I can. You're not going to erase your page 2. You've got one written. Now, I need a second page, okay? So you are going to get a second page, blank piece of paper, draw a square at the top and your lines on the bottom. You are not going, you do not see me do this. In fact, I'm going to stop it. Okay, so page 2, you have one page on what it looks like. So we're going to go to page 2. You've got a square at the top. You've got some lines on the bottom. And guess what we're going to write about now? Let's look back at our graphic organizer. The first box had the eyes on it, and that was what it looked like. We've done that page. The second page had the mouth on it, and the mouth talked about what they ate, right? So on this page, we're going to only talk about what the pandas eat. Okay, so, and we only have a couple of things on here because they only like to eat bamboo, right? I bet they like to drink water too, we could say that. Pandas, my first word says bamboo, so I need to write about bamboo. I'm going to say pandas. I could just say pandas like bamboo, but do you think they just like it, or do you think they love it? I think they love it. Pandas love to munch. Munch means to eat, right? On bamboo. I'm gonna put a period at the end, right? And then my next thing says leaf, shoots, and did we write stems? I don't think we did. Leaves and shoots. I gotta say something about the leaves and the shoots. Bamboos eat all parts of the bamboo. The pandas eat all parts of the bamboo. Pandas love to munch on bamboo. They eat the leaves and the shoot. What comes at the end? A period. Am I done? Nope. I have to go back and read to make sure I don't have any errors and to check my punctuation. Pandas love to munch on bamboo. Eat the leaves and the shoot. That didn't sound right. I'm glad I went back and reread it. Not the eat the leaves and the shoot, but they. See why it's important to go back and read? Let's try it again. Pandas love to munch on bamboo, period. Not supposed to read the period. Pandas love to munch on bamboo. They eat the leaves and the shoot. I like it. It covers all the things in my graphic organizer. So now am I finished? Nope. I need to go up here, draw a picture of some bamboo with some leaves and some shoots. Make sure they're not flying in the air, that they have some ground and they have some sky. So that's all you have to do for today's writing is those 2 sheets. You've got to draw me a picture on what the bamboos look like, write all your sentences. It does not have to be exactly like I did it. You can write it however you want, unless you went ahead and were writing it as we went along. That's fine too. Page 2 is going to be all about what pandas eat. If you wanted to add something on here about pandas drink water, because you know they do drink water, You could do that too if you wanted to. Okay, that's it for today. 2 pages. What pandas eat, what pandas look like, and what pandas eat. I need 2 pictures and 2 pieces of paper. Or you might have 3 because you went long. All is good or is better. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.